don't need to spend £2,000 on a garden design. I can show you how to do it right here, right now. I've been doing this 20 years and I've learned a thing or two along the way. Let's dig in. So this is a typical garden, possibly on a housing estate, and you've just got a load of fencing around it. And with fencing, it just looks really boring, really unattractive. So where do you start on a thing like this? Well, the first thing I would do is just throw a shape into the garden. And to do that, just take a protractor and pick a point in the middle and just spin that around and just chuck it over there. This is going to be a lawn. And then with every lawn, I like to put a mowing edge. So you just draw another circle around like that. And then you want to just go around and make it look like you've got some kind of bricks around the edge, all the way around. Because if you've got an edge going around your lawn, you can get the mower up to it without using a strimmer. And I hate strimmers. Okay, so you've got your lawn right there. You've probably got some kind of paving already by the house. If this was the back door looking out, and possibly the back window looking out here, and a gate here. So you want to see something pretty out the back and not all this fencing. So what I would do is bring a raised sleeper section at the back, because you've got this annoying corner here. So you want to create some height in the garden. So what I would do is take my protractor again and widen it out just a little bit further if I can. And then go around, and this is going to be sleepers that are put in upright, like this. Like that, and like that, and like that. And these are all individual sleepers standing up. Yeah, up like this. Yeah, so they're in the ground about this much, about 40 centimeters off the ground. And you can do that by cutting a whole sleeper into 3 pieces. You get a lot more out of them then. So when you're looking over from this way, you're seeing a nice lawn like this, and behind that, a small retaining wall made out of sleepers. And then you can either put a water feature up here, or if you don't want the maintenance of a water feature, you can put a real nice plant at the top there, something like a Japanese maple. You can also take this opportunity to put lights coming out of the wall, out of the sleeper wall, and you can put lights up into this tree, so when you're looking at it, it looks really beautiful. So for paving, so you've got this space here, so this is grass in between in here, nice bit of grass. I don't know why there are lines there, but that just shows you that's grass. Maybe I could even write grass. So now for paving. So you still want, I think, a bit more planting to cover in all of this ugly fencing that goes down here. So potentially, I'll bring this line like this, and then just make like a curve, something like this, yeah? And then what you've got here is a nice piece of paving. We're gonna put the paving, show this is paving like this. Put some lines to show that it's paving. And I would follow, see these edging stones here, I'd bring them off and continue those around like this. So you've got some continuity, and you've got this beautiful sort of yin-yang shape created in the garden. And then I might put a swing seat or something like that, or a bench in here, and then put a couple of stepping stones, potentially like this. Then I would plant out all of this here, all planting, all across here, some nice tall stuff, maybe some bamboo, like this, to cover up this nasty fence. I was thinking maybe put a little small fence down here, so you've got some outside storage space for bins, or if you like potting plants, or you can have a bug hotel or things like that down there. So what you've done here is create a nice area for paving, a nice piece of grass, and some raised beds at the back for more planting opportunities. So then now, instead of looking at a flat, boring garden, you're looking at a backdrop of plants and timber and something that gives a bit of height, somewhere nice to sit. And my daughter's calling me now, so that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it, and I'll catch you on the next one.